students, today we have to explain the topic lesson solid state. First lesson in it. So in eighth state, 12th state, chemistry, second year, this is the first chapter, solid state. So generally this chapter weightage is 4 to 6 marks. Minimum 4, maximum 6 marks. One SAQ and 1 VSAQ. Okay. First, what is solid? Generally, we know that substances are classified as three types. That is, say, solid, liquid, gas. So, the state of gaseous state in first year, fourth chapter. So, the state of liquid and gas we have to learn about in first year. So now we have to learn about the solid, state of the solid. So solid state. So what is solid? We know that generally if you take any solid, it is the intermolecular distance are low. That is my first property. For example, if you take an iron rod, it is the solid. So solid main property is, so solids has their molecule distance are very low. That means they are very closer. So, for example, iron rod is the solid. The iron rod has definite shape and volume and mass. So, what is solid definition? The substance which has definite mass, volume and shape, that is known as a solid. So, let me take general characteristics of solids. First property. Solids has definite mass, volume and shape. Third one, they have strong interparticular forces or distance. What is interparticular forces? That means the forces are the distance between two molecules. That means the distance of, if you take a solid, so this is solid, you know that molecule, already we say that molecules are very close to each other. So in molecules, between two molecules or atoms, they have strong intermolecular forces. Next one, they are incompressible and rigid. What is incompressible? That means not possible to compress. Nokkataనికి possible కాదు. Rigid, గట్టిగా ఉంటాయి, very strong. Next one, their constant particles. Generally, we take any substance, it has atoms, molecules or ions. So, have fixed position. That means, if you take a solid, so this is the solid. So, this is solid molecules. This is a solid, this is a, that means this is molecule, these are atoms, inside ions. So, this ions, these molecules are ions, they are in fixed position, that means a stable position. They cannot move from one side to other side. So, they are constant particles. They may be molecules or atoms or ions. They are in fixed position and can only oscillate from their mean position. So very low oscillations. So these are the properties of the solids. Now let me talk about classification of solids. So solids is generally classified as two types. First one is crystalline solid. Second one is amorphous solid. What is crystalline solid? That means the solids in crystalline state, they are known as crystalline solids. So, for example, crystalline solids, example is sodium chloride, etc. So, crystalline solids. So, crystalline solids again classified as three types: molecular solids, ionic solids, metallic solids, covalent or network solids. They are anisotropic. What is anisotropic? The property where physical properties are different in different directions. That is known as anisotropic. What is anisotropic? The physical properties are different in different directions. That is known as anisotropic. So crystalline subcategories are four: molecular solids, so ionic solids. So in the solids there is ionic bond. So metallic solid, that means in metals are solids. So that means metals. Covalent are network solids. So covalent compounds are. So next one, amorphous solids. That means they are powders. The amorphous solids are also known as pseudo solids or supercooled solids. So next, so these are the classification of the solids. So the solids are two types: crystalline, amorphous. So amorphous is also known as first one pseudo solids, B supercooled solids. These are anisotropic. Anisotropic means physical properties are different in different directions. Isotropic means you know that same atomic number but different mass number is known as isotropic. It is anisotropic, they are isotropic. So these are the type of the solids. So next we have so first one. So solids are the two types: crystalline solids and amorphous. So the first one is crystalline solids. So simply definition is, what is the crystalline solid? Very simple definition is the solid in crystalline state. The solid in crystalline state is known as crystalline solid. So the correct definition is the solids which have definite geometrical shape is known as crystalline solid. For example, if we take sodium chloride, common salt. So sodium chloride, this is known as common salt. Another name is sodium chloride. Another name is also table salt. For example, sodium chloride. So the sodium chloride molecules, for example, if we take sodium chloride, they have definite shape, definite geometrical shape. So they are known as crystalline solids. So let me take some general characteristics of crystalline solids. First one, they have sharp melting point. So they have sharp melting point. For example, if we take crystalline solid example, we take sodium chloride. So sodium chloride, already we know that common salt or table salt. So it has sharp melting point. For example, sodium chloride melting point is 803 degrees centigrade. It has sharp melting point. Second one, anisotropic in nature. So what is anisotropic? That means they have the substance, its physical properties are different in different directions. They are known as anisotropic. What is anisotropic? The property where its physical properties are different in different directions, that is known as anisotropic. So third one, they have long order arrangement in constituent particles. So long order arrangement, for example is sodium chloride. Next one is quartz. Quartz is the mineral of gold. So if we consider the structure of sodium chloride or quartz, they have long order arrangement. Third one. Next fourth one, they have rigid and incompressible. Rigid means very hard, compressible, not possible to compress. Fifth one, they can be cut or broken with sharp edges, resulting in plain surfaces. For example, if quartz is broken, it has sharp edges. That means very, very sharp. So these are the general properties of the crystalline solids. Already we know that they have long order arrangement. So what is long order arrangement? Long order arrangement. So third one is they have long order arrangement. Example, sodium chloride, quartz. So what is long order arrangement? So if you consider, they have long order arrangement. For example, take quartz. Quartz is the mineral of gold. It have long order arrangement. So what is the structure of the quartz? So quartz is generally we have So this is the construction of quad. So this is the construction of quad. This is the example of long order arrangement. That means the crystalline solids have a long order arrangement. That example shown in for a quad. This is the structure of quads. So this is known as, generally this is referred as long order arrangement. Amorphous solids. So what is meant by amorphous solids? We know that crystalline solids, the solids which have definite geometrical shape, but amorphous solids, the solids which have no definite geometrical shape is known as amorphous solids. So the solid which does not have definite geometrical shape, for example, if we take rubber or glass. So example is rubber, glass, wood, etc. They have no definite geometrical shape. So they are known as amorphous solids. And rubber, when you press it, rubber, we know that rubber is compressible. So glass also, in liquid glass is compressible. Wood, these are the compressible. So what are the amorphous solids? The solids which have no definite geometrical shape is known as amorphous solids. Let me take some general characteristics of amorphous solids. They do not have sharp melting points. So definitely, for example, rubber, it has no definite sharp melting point, but on heating they become soft. And they get asymmetric properties. So these are also known as supercooled liquids. What are supercooled liquids? The liquids, what defines supercooled liquids? This is a short answer, 2 marks. What is supercooled liquids? The liquids which have no definite sharp melting points, but on heating they become increasingly soft until they assume the properties. So they are known as supercooled liquids. They are isotropic in nature. What is isotropic? That means same atomic number, but different atomic number is Z, mass number is A. Same atomic number, but different mass number is known as isotope. So they are isotropic in nature. That means same atomic number, different mass. They can be broken when rubber or glass are there. When we cut, it has blunt edges in irregular surfaces. So they are compressible. All you know that rubber is compressible. Next one is they have first one A, B isotropic in nature. C, they have short order arrangement. What are short order arrangement? Example is glass, wood, plastic, rubber, etc. Rubber is the polymer. Rubber formula C5H8. Plastic is, that means polytetrafluoroethylene C2F4 twice N. Polytetrafluoroethylene, general name is Teflon, is plastic. Wood general formula is also C. So some general characteristics of amorphous solids. Definitely they have no sharp melting points, but on heating become increasingly soft until they assume the properties. So usually associated with liquids, so they are known as supercooled liquids. Second one, isotropic in nature. Third one, they can be broken or cut with blunt edges in irregular surfaces. C, they have short order arrangements. You know that crystalline solids has a long order arrangement. It is quite opposite, short order arrangement. Example, glass, wood, plastic, rubber, etc. So last one is they are compressible. 5 properties. A, B, C, D. So what is the difference between crystalline solids and amorphous solids? So this is a 4 marks, that is SAQ. First one, basis of difference, crystalline solids, amorphous solids. First property, shape. Already we know that they have definite geometrical shape, crystalline. Amorphous, quite opposite. They have no definite geometrical shape. Simply say they have irregular shapes. Definite geometrical shape, definite irregular shapes. Second one, melting points. We know that what is melting point? That means the temperature where a solid converts to liquid. That is known as melting point. So they melt at a sharp and characteristic temperature. Crystalline, they melt at a they melt at a sharp and characteristic temperature. For example, sodium chloride, it melts 803 degrees centigrade. It is a sharp and characteristic temperature. For example, amorphous solids, they melt over a range of temperatures. The third one is nature. So crystalline solids, they are anisotropic in nature. So what is anisotropic means? Physical properties are different in different directions. Physical properties are different in different directions. Anisotropic in nature, and they are isotropic in nature. So crystalline solids are also known as true solids. They are known, these amorphous solids also known as pseudo solids. Are supercooled liquids. Why it is known as supercooled liquids? Already we say that because they have no sharp melting points, but on heating they become liquid, and so they are known as supercooled liquids. So next, fifth property, order of arrangement. We know that crystalline solids have long order arrangement. So amorphous solids is short order arrangement. So next one, compressibility. So crystalline solids, you know that they are incompressible but rigid. So amorphous solids is significantly compressible. So that they have some definite compressibility. So heat of fusion. So they have definite heat of fusion. Here amorphous solids, they do not have definite heat of fusion. So these are the how many properties? So 6 properties. So order of arrangement, long order arrangement, short order arrangement. Last one is example. 7th one is example. So crystalline solid, sodium chloride, NaCl. Second one is quartz. Etc. Here example 1, 2. 1. Rubber, a polymer, C5H8. Second one is plastic. Third one is glass. Fourth one is wood, etc. So do some examples for crystalline solid. Sodium chloride, quartz. Some examples for amorphous solids. That is say rubber, plastic, glass, wood, etc.